Hello one and all, welcome back. My name is Robert Hughes and I am trying to survive in Miasmata. I haven't played this since I last recorded. Where are we in the greater scheme of things? We're still okay, we're looking for things. We have a bunch of meds with us, lots of water. We have got some exploring to do. Let's pull out our map and see where we are. Okay, so let's zoom in a tad. Um, I'm thinking maybe we come down here and explore more of this area. We've also got that base camp up this side, which is probably worth taking a look at. But since we're off in this area anyway, we may as well run along and hopefully open up some more of this coastline and see what we can find down there. So, without further ado, let's get out and get exploring. Oh, it's a beautiful day. What is the time? 5 in the evening. Oh gosh, okay, we can't go too far. So, we can't go too far. It's going to get late in about 3 hours. Which means, let's think about this. We can either head over that way. There is a camp place we can go sleep in for when it gets late. Decisions. Okay, let's go this way. We know there's a camp there, and it's not too far, so we should be okay getting there in time and taking a nap when it gets dark. And then we can always come on back, because we might need to. Who knows? Our fever may come back. We may need to take our meds, and then we're gonna have to come back and make more. I am still taking this rather slow after the very first episode, which ended disastrously, as I'm sure you all remember, if you've seen it. So, nice and slow. Slowly catch a monkey, as we say in Africa. Although I don't really know why you'd want to catch a monkey. Oh gosh, it's already starting to get dark. The sun is slowly setting. Let's hopefully make it there in time. I do apologize for the countdown timer. If you watched the last episode, I completely forgot about putting it in post-production. Whoop, don't want to get wet. And so I resorted to using YouTube annotations to get that in, which is not as clean and it's quite finicky to get it so everything timed correctly and spaced nicely. But it did the job at least. Not the worst way to do it. See, there's a hut down there, that side, which is where we're aiming to get. And just explore around that area a little bit. Maybe open up the map. Should I do a bit of mapping over here? I think these are unknown. Yeah, those are unknown. And I can't see the head on that side. But we're not far, so we should be alright. Hopefully maybe on that side we've got some landmarks we can use to triangulate our position. We've got this one here, which is known, which is good. So we can use that as at least as one marker. Hopefully we can see one of the heads that we know about from that camp. Alright, we're getting there. So how's your week been so far? It's a Thursday evening for me. Got back from work. A long hard day of coding. Made some good progress, which is I'm glad about. And now I thought I'd just unwind with an hour of Miasmata. Although, to be honest, this is probably the furthest thing from unwinding. The struggle to stay alive is quite demanding on the system. It stresses me out a lot. Anyway, we're here. Okay. Whoa, slow down. Okay, we've got a couple things we can use to triangulate and open up this portion of the map a little bit more. That and that head. It's quite funny how you can use two things right on top of each other and triangulate your position with that. But hey, it works. Okay, so that's where we are. That little base camp. We've got a head behind us and another camp up on top of that hill. Okay, before it gets too dark, let's have a little explore, see what we got. Here's our plants. We got a knife over there. Can we plonk these things down, maybe? Put these away? I want to get rid of the sunflowers, because they're pretty useless to us. And let's see what we have around here. When I was playing this single player, just to sort of check things out, I was here in this camp at night, and I decided I'd take a walk about at night to see how dark it got. And I had my little whatchamacallit, Zippo lighter at the ready, and good gracious me, could I see Jack diddly squat. Absolutely nothing, pitch black. You do not want to be caught outside with your pants down, so to speak. We've got some. Can we grab those? No. We've got some red mushrooms over there, which we know what that does. Makes us our sort of clarity tonic, so we know where we are. What else we got around here? Ooh, oh, it's a froggy. A little froggy. It's a bit swampy, this area. Have we got something here? No, just. Oh, there's another camp. Can I zoom? I forget. I don't know. But there's a camp over there, which I don't think we. Oh, am I getting wet? It sounded like I was. Let's pull out our map. Oh, crikey, what's happened? Okay, that is unknown. Let's pull up our journal. I am dehydrated. Alright, no fever. Good, good. There we go. Dehydration fixed. Here's one that we might be able to reach. Lower down. Oh no, it's not a fungus, it's just a hole in the tree. It's one of those, I don't know what you call those things. In the comments below, tell me what you call those. They're sort of like mouths on trees. You know, these... Are they growths? Funny growths where the tree just keeps, keeps growing in a certain point, a certain place, and forms that sort of bubble thing. I don't know. Okay, where are we? I'm a bit nervous of this monster which is lurking somewhere. I wonder when we will stumble upon him, or rather he stumble upon us. Whoa, 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 slow down. We do not want to go swimming just yet, Robert. Easy. There's one thing, getting used to these controls. All these added little tweaks, twerks, whatever. Twerking. I'm twerking! Oh yeah, twerking! Twerking on a deserted island filled with Aztecian head things. Can we climb up this mountain? Oh, we're up. Okay. And there's a head up there. Oh, there's another head over here. Although I do not believe... Oh, that's a big one as well. That is unknown. So maybe we can use this to get our position. Where's our... I can't see over the map. There's the hut. Okay. Let's open that up. And we now want to add that to a waypoint. It's miles away. Good gracious. Can I add anything else? There was a cabin down there. I can't see it from here. Alright. We've added that as another location on which to thingy. There's also one down there. Oh, we pulled out the Zippo. You know what that means. It's starting to get late. Okay. Slowly make your way down this hill. Whoa, Rob. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Let's see. Can we triangulate that other position? So we take from here. We'll take that head. And now, yes, we know this. Thank you. We want to get that one. Ah, achievement unlocked. It is there! That is fantastic. That yeah, great. Um, I thought it might open up more than that, but alas, no. These pencil markings on my map, a real mess. Uh, could I? I haven't moved very much, but let's see. I just went down the hill a little bit. Did I? Was that something else? Hmm. Anything out there? No. Okay. It's starting to get dark. We're gonna head back to the. Whoa! Careful, you're gonna go for a tumble there. We've got water. We've got meds should we need it. It's good at least we don't need to worry too much about food while being out here. We've got nothing new to. Or maybe can you? No. I thought maybe you might be able to examine an apple, maybe pull something useful out of it. I wonder if you can use it to throw at things and deter, I don't know, the monster. Whee! Splosh. Couldn't hear the splosh. Oh, it's a beautiful night. Look at that reflection of the sunset on the water. Just glistering. Glistering? Glistening, rather. Stars are coming out. Quiet night. No breeze. Probably quite humid. Me with my little gay little Zippo with a green box around it. Stuck on texture. Oh, well, we've got a bed. We've got this knife. What can we do with this knife? Do we throw it? Huh! Not exactly where I aim, but it's a good shot nonetheless. Good shot. Let's have a drink of water. We'll fill up that one sip that we had out of our canteen. There we go, feeling nice and hydrated. Robert, you really need to wash your hands at some point. Oh, look how dark it is. Oh, the sun hasn't even set properly. It has a beautiful red glow out there. I would love to show you actually how dark it gets. I'm just going to stand over here, I think. Just outside, so I don't get lost, because literally I was standing here and I could not see this tent with this little light given off by this Zippo. It's quite immense. Suffocating, even. The blackness is suffocating. And the sun's going down. Oh. Ah. Look at that. Can't see jack. I wish I could see my feet. At least you know they don't have this. They don't have the dynamic where you have to watch where your feet are going. I know in a couple games they've had that, where you place your feet is actually important. I think we've been given enough of a challenge as it is, uh, with the controls and just trying to stay alive. Alright, the sun's just about gone. As soon as it disappears into the ocean over there, that head will be long gone. Although, maybe... I don't know how strong the moonlight is, actually. And I wonder if there's cycles. If you hang around long enough, you see like a full moon coming along and then waning. This was called waning and waxing the moon. So you get a new moon and all that sort of thing. That was nice and dark. We've got some tin pans. Tin pans. What am I saying? Pans. Oh, a plate. Can I? I'm going to slap something with my pan. I can't cook anything. Let's just throw this into the river. Off you go. It's floating as well. There's more we can grab. I don't know why we want to grab and throw these things. Alright, it's just about dark. Actually, I'm surprised at how light it is out here. Pretty pitch black in front of us there. Probably doesn't make for a very good YouTube video, so let's just head on inside. It is now almost 11 at night. Probably a good time to call it a night, tuck it in, and have a zzz, as it says there. Let's go. Let's have a good sleep. And hope nothing attacks us in the middle of the night. Oh, the birds are chirping. Oh, yes, it's another beautiful day. It's still early. What is the time? It is 6:30 in the AM. Got a bit of cloud. I wonder if it's going to rain. Bit of a storm coming in. Okay, so we are currently over here. I'm still quite eager to explore this area. I think we should go back and do that, because now we've opened up a nice section of the map here. We know there's a bunch of things, as well as another camp. Although, maybe let's go to that other camp, I think. Let's go to the other hut that we saw just over the rise here. See what that is. If there's a synthesis station over there. Because the only one that I know of so far is the one at base camp. Whoa, Roger, just. Oh, he's struggling. He is struggling. Still tired, I think. Just gotta get his legs working after that rest. Now, what's down here? I don't want to fall into the swamp. Okay. So we head on down this way. We got some more of these lovely red cap thing mushrooms, which is good. What else? Anyone see anything? Some of these plants though are off the beaten track, so you really have to, go exploring and wander around. And you know what? This place looks awfully familiar. This looks like where I died from. Yeah, it is. This is where I died from my fever and drowning in the first episode. I wasn't too far from base camp. If only I had made it in time. What a shame. But we're out here now. This is fine. We've got just an examination tray. Oh, a note. Hello. I don't remember this. What does it say? Journal entry number 2. We've missed number 1. I sabotaged Sanchez's work this morning in addition to ibotenic acid to distort. Oh, an addition of ibotenic acid, I apologize. To distort the result of his experiment. I did not want to do this, but my actions were willed by unseen force. A directive from my omnipotent master. I do remember this now. Although I felt deep shame in the commitment of this act, feeling was replaced by passionate elation. This was a primal reward, it seems, for serving my lord. Hubert Goes, however you prefer. I do remember that. But we were sort of struck with the fever when we read that last. This is unknown. That head up there is known. What about that head? That head's also known. Fantastic. Okay, so we can plot our new position. Exactly what we need to do. Open up more of this map. Get rid of some of this fog of war. Okay, what have we got? What have we got? We are on this camp here. So we were here, we've crossed over, we've run up here. We've got 2 shrines, apparently, somewhere. Let's see if we can find them. Open up more of this map. Maybe stumble upon some more herbs. Some herbal remedies while we're out doing that. Nothing of interest here. Fallen logs. Oh, I can't get over that. I have to probably do it a little hop. There we go. Let's see. Climb this little hill. Okay. What have we got? What is that there? Is that? That looks like a full-on research station. Let's slowly, Rob, slowly, thank you. Or am I hallucinating? I might be hallucinating. I thought I saw a house. I did not. I clearly did not. I don't know what I saw. The shadows were playing tricks on me. There is nothing out here. Can I pick up some grass? No? Grass is boring, I guess. It's the boring type of grass. Up we get. Right. There's a path here. Leads around. Where does this go? Can we see any? Where are these shrines? I call them shrines. I don't know what they are. They're sort of mini altars, almost. Okay, we're heading up to some sort of fort or ruins. No, that's just fungus on a tree. Nothing interesting there. Okay. What is this? Well, we've got a head, which is probably unknown. Yes, this is also unknown. So if we can get... can we see through to the other side, maybe? It doesn't look like it. And that... I don't think I'll be able to make it across there. What you reckon? I don't think so. I think I may go for a small tumble. We can try. Oh, come, Robert. Can I crouch? Get through there. No. Can. Oh, I'm going back. I'm going backwards. Okay. I'm alright. I'm alright. Ooh, my poor heart. Okay, maybe we can get up from here. Yes, climb. Thank you. Oh my word, not a chance. That is steep. Alright, what have we got? What have we got? Oh no 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 no. Why am I pushing shift? I'm pushing shift like that's supposed to slow me down. That would have been a nasty fall. Good gracious. Okay, we've got an unknown head over there. Everything around us is essentially unknown, which is no good. Oh, slow down. What's this? Shadows again. Playing the tricks on the mind. Where are we? I guess if we get horribly lost, we've always got that that clarity tonic. Can sort of show us where we are, point us in the right direction. So I'm not too concerned right now. Hello? What's this? Is that a locust? It is a locust. Oh, there's a couple of them. Hello, guys. Ah, first time I've seen them. I know I seem to be running a little bit further away than I had planned, but they're really. I mean, I'm searching for something new. But there really is nothing out here. Nothing I can use, at least. Oh, wait. Oh, hello. What is this? Found some honeycomb. Sponge-like fungus. Genus Morcella. Okay, great. We did find something. We found something new. Let's see. There's a lot of it out here. A lot of the strange fungus. Let's see if we can sort of make our way back now. Whoa, that path just seems to lead off a cliff. Not the ideal direction. Where am I? How do I get back? Let's go this way. Alright. So, it's almost weekend, folks. Almost weekend. You know what that means? A bunch more stuff coming your way. Some Saturday night killing floor with Flurry. That is on the cards. There's also No One Lives Forever. Recording that on Friday night. Release hopefully Sunday. Latest Monday evening. Because, you know, time constraints and all. And encoding just takes absolutely freaking forever, unfortunately. I do need to get a better PC to handle the demands of this encoding. Alright, it's only 10 AM. Oh, what is it? Thirsty? Yeah. Have a sip of water. I'm not surprised that old Robert here is thirsty. He's been running around like a mad thing. We are in unknown territories. We need to... I don't think we can get over that. But maybe over here? Yeah. Alright. Ooh, hello! What is this? Can I get down here without breaking my neck? Gently does it. Oh, slow. There we go. Good job, lad. Good job. Alright. Oh, look at this place. Oh my word. A massive ruined temple. I don't want to get my feet wet. Should be okay. Maybe we'll take the path on the stones and hop. Yes. All right. Wow. This is some handymanship, craftsmanship here. Can you imagine? That's what you know. Oh, it's massive. Um, I was in I traveled around South America and Peru, one of my favorite countries in South America, beautiful country, did the whole Inca thing, uh, as in the Machu Picchu. Did the hike, the 5 day long hike to Machu Picchu. Fantastic experience, and if you're ever heading down that way, I do highly recommend you do it. It's taxing. I will not lie to you. It is tough, but that's unknown. This is all unknown, man. I don't even know where we are. Um, but it's well worth it. And the history and the culture that stems from the Incas, back in those days, it's fascinating. And you look at their statues and their ruins, the the structures they built, the technology they used. You know, I mean, technology itself is fascinating. They're putting holes in the roof with markers on the floor and using this to triangulate the sun beam, and with this they could determine seasons, and I think they even got as far as being able to predict the solar eclipses and the such, which was of course to them a sign of from the gods. I think saying that the gods were very angry with them for some other reason, so they had to go ahead and sacrifice a couple virgins. Very bloody history. A lot of sacrificing of things. There, a lot of the wowzers. Okay, a lot of Incans were killed by themselves, i.e. sacrificed, because at some point there was a massive drought. I think it was a drought of something stupid like 200 years. I could be wrong. My memory of the whole history is a bit vague. But there was a massive maybe it was 80 years. I don't know. And of course, this was a sign to the Incas that the gods were unhappy with them, displeased by them, and so obviously to please the gods, sacrifices were needed. Where the hell am I? Something over there, but that's unknown. Oh, I know that head. Okay, good. So we head in that direction of the known. We should be able to find something else to figure out what these are. So yeah, lots of sacrificing. I think that maybe it was 80 years drought and they sacrificed like 200 people. And you know, these communities weren't big. They had these sort of camps set up all over the place, and a lot of inbreeding, as one would expect. You don't have all the choice in the world as far as your partner goes. And I think, if I remember correctly, the unfortunate children, shall we call them that? That due to inbreeding sometimes. Oh, this is pretty. We found something fly. And he knows what it's called. Okay. Due to inbreeding, sometimes genes go a bit wonky, and you end up with kids with brain disorders, mental disorders, or physical disorders, and so these were sort of discarded, so to say. I believe very similar to I want to say Spartans, Spartacus and the boys, but I don't know. It was definitely ancient Greek and Rome times. Only the strongest were to survive, and anyone that was deformed or showed some sort of lack of being completely there were put down, thrown off a cliff in the ancient Roman, Greek times, I believe it was. Everything I'm saying here I've gathered from watching TV. I haven't really read the history on them, and I haven't done. I didn't study this sort of history at school. I stopped history as soon as we had a choice. I moved from history to science, which is much more my cup of tea. I'll continue that. Just now, let's investigate these plants here. See what we got. What have we found, Robert? Robert. Alright, we have expressed the shrill bird. Fungus can be combined during synthesis to counteract type C poison. Good gracious, I can get poisoned? That is not a good news. No, no. What's gonna poison me? Are there other deadly creatures, maybe snakes or something? Scorpions out here that can poison me? I better make some of that antidote. It can be combined though. Combined with what? And what do we have here? Okay, my conclusion, this is a whatever. If I combine this with a medicinal plant during synthesis, I should be able to create extra strength. Okay, so it's very similar to the very first plant that we found in at base camp. And we'll take that along. I want to discard some of these things, man. I don't know how to drop plants. If I can keep this in view, might mean crossing that river, which I do not want to do. Do not want to get my feet wet. In order to do that, let's head on back a bit. We've done some exploring and found two new plants at least. We can check this off the list. Those are, I believe, useless sunflowers, which are worth... Are they? Yeah, they're the sunflowers. Worth absolutely nothing. Anyway, as I was saying... Oh yeah, it's the Incans and what? Yeah. Original train of thought was these structures, like these heads that you see here, are incredible works of art and feats to the human race. You know, how did they do it? Obviously, we theorize these days with like the massive stones that they put them on logs and push them and roll them up the mountain sides, because they did really build their temples up on massive mountains. Where are these shrines? So yeah, I don't know. They must have, or in the Greek, whatchamacallit, not theology, philosophy type thing. I've been to Greece. We did a bunch of tours around ruins and had a bunch of guides telling us all sorts of interesting diddly-doos that the Greeks believed. Obviously back in the day this was not so, but later on, after the what happened? Something pinged. I don't know. After the fascinating and massive temples and what were built out of massive stone blocks, when the later Greeks came along that had sort of lost the drive and information on how to build these things, they observed these impressive temples, and the only way they could explain the creation of these things was that the Cyclops built them, or helped humans to build them. And the Cyclops is a one-eyed, monstrous humanoid creature. Is that my hut? I think it is. They're what, 2.5, 3 times the size of a average man, height-wise, and incredibly strong. They may even be bigger than that. I guess it depends on if you have good parents or not, eh? A big strong mommy and a big strong daddy make a big strong baby. One-eyed Freak! Oh, what now? Water. A little thirsty. Alright. We are gonna head back to base camp now. So, we're gonna be safe over there. Can I get around this way? No. Let's go back. Oop, a bit of clipping through the rock there. Yeah. Yeah, anyway. History lesson is over. Final conclusion, summary of that all. I'm very impressed with the ancients and their techniques that they used to construct their impressive buildings, temples, dwellings. And yeah, I highly recommend you do the whole Peru travel, really get into the culture. So much to see there. It's in my books, it's the South American country with the most touristic things to do, the most to see, the most to learn out of all the South American countries. Because you got like Lake Titicaca, and people always snicker when I say that. That's his name. That's his legitimate name, Lake Titicaca. It may not mean as much to you as it does to us as sort of South Africans, because in Afrikaans, I've become fatigued apparently. In Afrikaans, kaka is to poop, and well, it's sort of a, I wouldn't say it's necessarily rude, but it's just not something you really run around saying. You know, it's kids, little kiddies, when they're still learning to speak. You know, they say, "Mommy, Daddy, I made a caca," and yeah, yeah. And then when you get older, you sort of change it up for pooped. I think we're heading down the path actually. I think we're going down this path here, which we do not want to be doing just yet. We'll come down here maybe the next day. So yeah, Lake Titi, Kaka, i.e. booby, shit. To put it bluntly, I apologize if my French offended you momentarily. But that's why people snicker when I say that. Oh, hello. Oh, no, I want that. Okay, so if I crouch, I can. Oh, fantastic! And yeah, I thought I was trying to pick something up. I learned how to put stuff down. Where the hell am I? I'm supposed to be right near base camp. Whoa, Raj. Whoa. No, I've sort of climbed up some sort of mountain. Anyway, Lake Titicaca. It's the highest, one of the highest lakes in the world, I believe. Or at least it is. Oh shit. Oh, I've got a fever. Damn it, it has started. Extra strength medicine. Let's not do that again, please. And I lost my... What am I picking up? Oh, a rock. I don't want a rock, I want my mushroom. Ah, there it is. The highest lake in the world that crosses a border, maybe? But it's quite fascinating. You've got these people living out there that have been living out there for hundreds of years on reeds. Islands made of reeds. Floating islands of Lake Titicaca. Google it if you don't believe me. Small community, travel around by boats, live off fishing and live off tourism. And they don't speak Spanish like the rest of Peru and South America does. They ran away to the lake when the Spanish Inquisition arrived. The Spaniards from Spain, and you know, started trying to change them, and they taught them Spanish and brought on Catholicism and all that. And obviously, oh, we're home. I didn't even realize. They rebelled and they fled off to the lake, and the Spanish just were like, ah, screw it. Let them go live on a lake, see how long they're out there until they all die off. But no, they survived and they're thriving. And it's very interesting. They speak a different language. Oh, I forget the name of it. Inchua? I can't remember. I would be lying to you if I told you I knew the name now. But anyway, but yeah, what is sad though is that they've become so touristerized. That's not even a word. Uh, touristic. I don't know. That they can't speak a word of English. They don't understand English, but when you arrive on the boat to the island, they will stand there in their fancy dress, which is it's their dress. Okay, to be honest, but they will stand there and let's just get rid of this. Um, and they will sing "Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream." No jokes. They will sing this. They don't even know what it means, but they'll sing it because they think that's what the tourists, what makes tourists happy, and it's a welcome to the tourists. And I don't like it, quite honestly. You don't. It's sad that uh, Westernized culture has influenced this isolated group of people, and to the point where they sort of sing and dance for us, for tourists. It's not them. It's not the real people. But yeah, what can you do about it, hey? They I guess they do it to try and please, and you give them tips and money and such things. I know how to make medicine. Stop telling me I've made medicine when I know how to make medicine. Okay. Let's get. I just want to get my research on the. No, 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 no. We want to go to. Where's that funny? This one. Okay. Can be combined during synthesis to counteract type C poison. Can be combined. Combined to what? My question. I don't know. It's pretty far away. I don't want to waste it, but combined to what? Type C poison, counteracts poison. These ones here count medicine, extra strength medicine. We don't want extra strength medicine. Uh, Antidote would be different. But yeah, okay. So Lake Titicaca, fantastic. You can go out. There's islands in the middle, and there's people living on these islands, and you can go do a house stay. Is what I did, where you go and you stay in the house with a family, or a couple, or single, whoever, someone on the island, and they feed you local food. They've got this purple corn. It's fascinating. It and they cook it almost like it's sort of raw. It's quite hard. Maybe it's just the corn type itself. It doesn't taste bad though, but it's fascinating. Purple corn. Um, and they can't speak a word of English really, so scrub up on your Spanish, because they can speak some Spanish, obviously, because they're surrounded by Spanish. It's not their first language, but they can speak it. And they give you a beanie to wear, which is quite funny here. This is that whole sort of racial thing where someone will say, "Oh, black people, they all look the same. Oh, Chinese, they all look the same. Oh, whites, they all look the same." This is quite funny. They have custom crafted beanies that they give to the people staying with them, because they're usually staying in groups of about 3 or 4 per house, and each lady will she'll give you a beanie that she has custom designed, custom woven, and you wear this while you stay there. And the reason they do this is because they use that beanie to identify which people in the massive collection of people that have arrived, which ones belong to them, so they can find you and sort of call you for home time or whatever. So just for shits and giggles, if you do that, trade hats with some of your friends staying with other households, and see if the ladies, if the mamas, if the mummies, I don't know what to call them, if they sort of wrong one picks you, says, "Hey, come, you belong with me." Yeah, because they can't tell us apart apparently. So there you have it. I don't know what to do with myself. It's getting on in time. It's 6 p.m. the sun will be setting in a couple hours. I think I just probably hang around here a bit. Yeah, I'll just hang here and talk for a while. Why not? Let's do a save. I'll just keep my rambling, keep going. I'm on a roll here. I don't often get on such a roll. Do a quick stretch. Have a sip of water. Prepare my throat for the next part of my speech. So Lake Titicaca, a must do. What else was there? Oh, the mines are more north, Mexico. The Incan temples and ruins, very fascinating. Machu Picchu, of course, a must do, a must see. The beaches, amazing mountains. There's massive party places for tourists, big tourist parties. Cusco, what's special about Cusco? I know Cusco is, that's sort of it's it is it's like the second capital, if I'm correct. Lima is the is capital number one, industrial and political capital. Cusco is, I don't know, sort of maybe the cultural capital, because that's where you leave from to go to Machu Picchu. It's not far from Cusco, and it's like 9,000 meters above sea level, something very high, very cold. What is happening to me? I'm dehydrated. Let's go inside, have a sip of water. Yeah, Cusco. I didn't like it that much. I mean, there's a lot to see. Nice little cobblestone streets, very thin, windy up the sides of the hill that it's on. Markets and stuff, and they're very strange things you can buy. You can go to like the witches' market and buy dead llama fetuses and monkey skulls and whatever, you name it, weird things. But it doesn't feel like a very safe city in my books. I did not feel safe walking around at night. Um, just a feeling. I have no reason to think that it's an unsafe city. It's just this sort of this gut feeling you get. Whereas in other places, which I guess by some people's standards they would consider them dangerous and be wary of wandering around at night. For instance, Buenos Aires in Argentina, massive city. Obviously, there's lots of crime that goes on. I've witnessed some of this crime, but I have never felt particularly unsafe walking around Buenos Aires. Even, funny stories. I was meeting up with Flory. I jumped on the bus, which was like the 512, which was going to take me into the capital. We're going to meet up. And little did I know, because I don't do public transport. You don't need public transport in Namibia. Everything is, within a 3-minute walk away. So what do I know about public transport? Nothing. So I jumped on the bus, and it's going along, and I'm sitting there twiddling my thumbs, and then it stops, and the lights switch off. I'm the last one on the bus, and I go to the driver and I say, "Okay, uh, okay," and he's like, "Oh, termina, termina ahora. We stop here. We stop now." Oh my gracious! Gave me a little heart attack. Did I make meds? I did make. Yes, I did. I know. I found out. No. These buses actually, they travel in two different directions. I just thought you jump on one and they just do a big loop continually. But no, it doesn't work like that. You jump on one, they go to a sort of depot on one end, and then from there they scoot along the opposite direction to another depot, which obviously makes perfect sense. I should have known this. I didn't know this. I also didn't realize which direction I was going in because I didn't know the city. And I ended up in an area of Buenos Aires called La Boca, which is a fantastic place to go visit during the day. They've got a lot of, you can tango in the streets with these fancy dressed tango ladies. There's the beautifully colored buildings. The La Boca Stadium is down there. Great asado, which is barbecue, or braai if you're South African. Good food. But at night, it is considered one of the more dangerous areas. And a gringo, me being a gringo, and it's raining inside. This is, oh my word, it's raining inside my house. The bed must be soaked. Not a place for me to be at night. And this was like 11 p.m. at night, and I was hanging around in La Boca, where anything could have happened, but I never felt unsafe. So I don't know, and nothing did happen. Nothing happened to me. Nothing has happened to me personally while there. But it's just a feeling, that gut feeling you get. Sometimes you walk around and you just have this vibe, and generally I would say trust your vibe. If you climb onto a bus or you climb into a taxi, it's just a taxi, a random taxi, but you just get this feeling all of a sudden that something's not right, or you just don't feel kosher at that present moment in time. Then get out. I'm telling you, get out of that thing. Trust your instinct, because you never know what could happen. Learning to trust one's gut instinct and feeling is a hard lesson to learn, and it takes a lot of trials and sort of, seeing your gut feeling become a reality before you actually start listening to it. Um, so so yeah, that's basically all I have to say on that. Right. Well, I've been recording for approximately 50 odd minutes. I will end this episode shortly. I'm just going to wait for the sun to go down so we can have a sleeps, and then I can be a brand new day, and we can continue from that day and go explore this direction, which I wanted to initially in the first place, which we never got to in the next episode this weekend. Probably Sunday, release for Monday, something like that. Anyway, yeah, yeah, travels. It's great to travel. It's great to see places like this. There are so many gems hidden around the world. These exotic locations. So many of us. It's sort of human nature to stick with what you know. So you were born in this town or in this city. You're brought up. You go to school there. You go to university. And next thing you know, you found yourself a girl. You get married. You have kids. You work. You grow old, and then you die. And that's many people's lives, most people's lives. They're content to do that, and fine for them, they're content. But that's because they're happy for what they know. People don't like change, they don't like surprises. But once you throw yourself into the deep end and get out of your comfort zone, jump on a plane and say, it's good, I am going to Bermuda Triangle, let's see what we find. It'd be weird and difficult for you, having to deal with foreign languages and different cultures and different people. But the things you see, the things you experience, they grow on you, and and they it almost becomes like a drug. Truthfully, traveling, where you just want to travel more and more. I'm dying to get back out and do more traveling. Before I came to Swakop here, I did my South American trip, and unfortunately, obviously, money is always an issue. One's got to work, so that's why I'm here now. Working, make up some bucks. Would love to get back to the travel at some point in time. Hopefully not too long. What is the time? It's almost 9. We'll go to bed shortly. The rain seems to be slowing down, which would be nice. Maybe I can shake off my sheets, wring out the moisture. This is just really, I mean, okay, fair enough. I can see straight through the roof. That tent would have probably been drier. It's still raining, but the sound of there it is. It's gone, and the sky is almost clear. Yeah. Well, there we have it. Should I jump into bed now? I'm worried that I'll get up and it's going to be dark still. But alright, you know what? I'm going to jump into bed now. If it's dark, here comes my Zippo. If it's dark, then I will just hang around for a couple hours, so to speak, before I start recording the next episode. So I'll end this here. Uh, I hope you've enjoyed this episode. If I ramble on too much and you think I'm doing too little and talking too much, please do let me know, and I can do some serious shutting of the upness and crack on with exploring and finding stuff. I do try to do that, but you can't be stuck out in the wilderness at night, and you'd rather be home early, knowing that you're safe, and that's not going to happen. So So yeah, I'm gonna go to bed, and with that, I'm going to say good night, goodbye. Please do hit a like if you're enjoying this. Please do subscribe, and I will see you beginning of next week for the next episode. So until then, have a fantastic weekend, and catch you later. Bye bye.